We are here in Jerusalem, in the old city, in Christ Church. It is a church that most likely, like hardly any other church around the world, resembles the healing of the breach between the Jewish people and the Christian church. We have seen in the past episode how the Roman occupation was the initial starting point of the breach between Judaism and the church. We have seen how Emperor Constantine was playing his role through the Council of Nicaea to even widen that breach, and how it led to atrocity like the Crusades, the Inquisition, and even the Holocaust just a few decades ago. And today we want to speak about what God is doing today in an amazing way to heal that breach that was taking place over so many centuries. The Christian Embassy over the past decades had developed amazing friendships and partnerships with Jewish institutions all across the country. It really has become a friendship that reaches our heart and reaches the heart of the Jewish people. We are working in the communities bordering to Gaza to build bomb shelters together with a rabbi in that area. We are working in Haifa with the rabbi, the municipality, and many officials to help Holocaust survivors in the entire country of Israel, in our Haifa home for Holocaust survivors. We are working together with a Jewish agency to help Jewish people returning back to their homelands, and many, many more projects are underlining this new friendship that is taking place between the Jewish people and the church today. It has gone so far that just a few weeks ago, Prime Minister Netanyahu in a public meeting declared that evangelical Christians today, they have become the best friends of the state of Israel. And how amazing is that to think about, that an ancient hatred that was going so deep that led to the Holocaust, to the Inquisition and many other atrocities, that this group is considered today as a strategic ally of the Jewish people. The prophet Malachi said that the Lord will send in the last day the prophet Elijah, and he will turn the hearts of the fathers to the children and the hearts of the children to the fathers. And I do believe that these are the days in which we are living in, where this historic breach is being repaired right in front of our eyes. In conclusion, I want you to think and pray about what you can do to become a part of this amazing move of God that is taking place. I want to encourage you to align yourself with God's purposes that He has for the nation of Israel. You can become active in many different ways by praying for Israel. The Word of God tells us that we should pray for the peace of Jerusalem. Why don't you become a prayer partner of Israel even today and join the Isaiah 62 prayer campaign of the ICEJ? Also, get yourself acquainted in the Word of God, what God is doing with the Jewish people. Study the Bible regarding His purposes with Israel. And if you are a pastor, why don't you even teach a series on Israel in your own church? And lastly, become practically engaged with what God is doing here in this land. Support one of the many projects here in the land of Israel, or become a voice on behalf of Israel in your own country. And I know God is going to bless you for that. You can also become a part of what God is doing here in this land by partnering with the International Christian Embassy. Please go to our website, icej.org. May the Lord bless you here from Jerusalem.